Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are going to work in the December daily today, and we left off in the last video. We did 9, 10, and 11, and so now we are going to do 12 and 13. I did put it together. We'll see what happens. I came up with this cute little stamp, and I just think it's perfect right there. So we're going to start with that and put this down. It's going to be the easiest and fastest piece of what we're doing. Hopefully everybody is having a great day, or will have a great day depending upon when you're watching this. Now, Sherry sent this envelope. Isn't that paper just so cute? It's one of those that you can journal the entire page, fold it up, and you've got that. I don't know that we are using that here. We've got a pocket here, and there is a tag in this pocket here. So I'm going to see, hopefully what I have planned for today is going to fit in these two pockets, and then we may do something with this later. So let's put this away for now and get out. I think I'd like to do this first. What am I doing? No, not this. I have to think, what are you doing, Charlotte? This tag was in there, and I think this tag is going to be day 12. And so I pulled out, and this just so cute. I mean, it's really just so festive. This ribbon that Sherry used was really, really cute. Then I had this tag, and you can see it's got like a punch right there, but we're not going to use it that way. We are going to use this as a pocket, and I pulled one of these because I want to glue this onto that so you can't see that that was supposed to be punched out. You can't tell that this is supposed to be. I mean, I know it is, but we're just gonna glue this right there like that. Love that Santa. I think that is really, really cute. This one is going to get what I'm thinking. I may have gotten ahead of myself a little bit here. We're going to have to see what I've done. So now I'm wondering, do I want this to be a pocket or a tuck? Because I can put a, where did I put that? I was thinking of putting this envelope, see this envelope here, and we are going to do this. I'm giving it away, but we're going to do this for Index Card Friday. I'm thinking maybe not. So let's not talk so much about that, because I think I just ruined the surprise. But I think I will make this. No, let's just make it a little pocket. I don't have anything to put in that little pocket. That's what's throwing me. So we're going to have to do something to put into this pocket. And so we might have to come back to this. But I'm looking at this is on my table, and it's a scrap. And look at that. I mean, that's cute. I would have to cut that down a little bit, but I don't think it would matter. that would be pretty simple. Yeah, the only problem is for 12, I did cut out these numbers in a polka dot. So you can't really see. I do like it though. That's the thing. I think that's really pretty. Oh, what to do, what to do. Let's cut it down and see what's going to happen. Decisions just shouldn't be this difficult, should they? But let's see. Let's see if I go 2 inches. I think I might be okay. I don't want to cut any more off the side of this paper, and that's a beautiful scrap. So let me see if this will fit before I take the cutter away. No, it still wants more. So probably I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to cut any more off of this guy. Not going to happen. So then what other options do I have? I've got this piece from when we did the napkin. I could cut this down probably a good 1/2 inch. All right, we're playing around, so let's just do it and see what happens. That should be the 1/2 inch mark. Cut it here and see if this will fit. And it won't. It's got to come probably another 1/2 inch. I think that's going to do it. Let's put it on this mark. I mean, this is what we have to do, isn't it? When you don't have it exactly how you want it, will that go? Oh, ho, 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 that'll go in there. Yes, it will. So, okay, now let's figure out what we're going to do with this. I don't think we're going to leave it as it is because it is too long. So, let's see here. My mind's going. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking I could leave it like that. And I could, all right, a plan is coming together in this head of mine. So why don't we take our scraps, because you know, you got scraps. So why don't we put a scrap there in this beautiful piece of scrap that I cut off. Let's use it. So pretty. And put that there, and then put our numbers. Let's do that. I like it already. I like it. I like it. So sometimes this is just how it goes. I mean, if you were sitting there trying to plan it and the camera wasn't going, nothing would be different. It would all still be the same. So let's put this like that. Let me cut this so it's a little bit more even. Put that there, because I like that. And then let's put the number 12 right beside it. How is that? Then at least we did something, right? I could. I just thought of something else. Do I have? Of course, now when I want my piece of red doily, I don't have the piece of red doily. Like, where'd the red doily go? I had it for the last one, but I don't have it now. But it would have been cute to have a little piece of red doily right there. But that's not going to happen, so that's okay. I will forever, though, look at this and think, ooh, that would have been so cute if I had put a piece of red doily underneath this. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. I will forever look at this and think of the red doily. But now we can put the number 12. I think the number 12 would be cute here. This is day 12. And why can't it go on that? It doesn't have to go on this. Who said it had to go here? Nobody. I don't like it there anyway, so we're going to put it right here. I am just loving how this is all coming together. And it is so fun. If you have never done a December daily, it's just fun, and you don't have to go create a notebook. You could just go to the dollar store and buy a notebook. Tear out some of the pages if you need to, so that you can get ready for the thickness. And there you go. Now what I might do with this 12 is use some of the crystal glaze. So let's put this in there and hope it goes in as easily as it did before. I'm like, come on. Come on, come on. Do I have it all the way in there? I think so. Okay. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. All right, let's put some crystal glaze on here. I will not be able to put it in the book. So let me, before we do that, let's look and see how that is going to look in the book. Because I'm going to have to put it off to let the crystal glaze dry. But look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. See, yep, we did the right thing. That's what we should have done, and that is what we did. So, crystal glaze, Nuvo crystal glaze. It's going to give a sheen, and it's just going to have it stand out. Now, forgive me if my hand's in the way, but I'm just going to take this and just go over where my numbers are. Just spread it on. It is a lot like the Tim Holtz Glossy Accents. Or you could also use stickles if you've got stickles. So see, I'll hold it up to the camera. You'll get an idea of what I'm talking about if you've never used it before. I got mine at Amazon. See how that is? It just, I can see it wants to, there we go. If you get too much on, it's easy to just kind of thin it out. But it has a tendency to want to run. So if you can lay your item flat, it will work better. But you can see that. Hopefully you can see that sheen. Isn't that so cool? So I am going to put this off over here. And we are going to get to work on, let me just make sure I've got that as flat as I can get it. We're going to work on 13, right? That was 12. So yeah, 13. So what I had in mind was I had this piece here, and see how it's kind of raised? See that it's embossed? And I had this piece of cardstock, and I love this. It's just Christmassy. And so what I did is I went and I folded it up and I thought, all right, let's make a tag to go in this pocket. And I went ahead and I took a little piece of real estate out of that, but I didn't want to do the typical gluing. So I thought, what can we do? And I wanted to use this. And then, of course, I don't have any Christmas brads. Well, you know, wouldn't two little snowmen, two little Christmas trees? I mean, I can just think of two little gingerbreads, you know, and I think I don't have two gingerbreads. I've got one gingerbread left. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, which is okay. But I thought, let's close it using two brads this way, and instead of gluing, let's close it this way. So we will need our crocodile, and then we need to decide where we want that. So I'm thinking, how about right on this line? And let's just go for it. Not worry about it. So we're going to punch this right in there like that, and then we're going to turn this over, making sure that the little punched piece of paper is out of there so I can see. I'm going to turn this over. So essentially it's going to make a belly band is what it's going to do. So we're going to punch this. So it is going to close off the sides, thus creating a pocket. And then it's also going to create a belly band. So I know I pulled two Prima brads. Like I said, I wish they were Christmas, but they're not. And so we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to think about it. I've got, I think this is, I don't know what it is because it's so small, I can't possibly see it. So we're going to put this brad, I'm going to open it enough that it's not going to fall out. And then we're going to do the same with this one here. And this one's just kind of, it's got a design in it, but without a magnifying glass, I couldn't tell you. So now I'm going to have to cut these off. So that's what the back is going to look like. But you can see, even though the sides are open, this is a pocket. So I know I have to cut these, and I think, while I'm thinking about it, I think there's no issue to putting a little bit of glue here. It's not going to matter, and that will keep this straight because the hole, the way the hole is, it could move. So we'll put a little bit of glue on here. Don't you just love coming in and hanging out with somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing? It's like, take a chance. It's take a chance day. Okay, now I do have, unless I lost them somewhere. I do, I know I do. I had some dots. I had some colored dots. Where did I, oh, they're here because this is where I got the brad. So I am going to cover this side up with these gold colored dots. And I know this is going to be way too big. So I know these have to be trimmed down. And then I'm hoping the brads will stick. And because I really can't see the other side, I'm not going to know if anything's upside down, right side up. It isn't going to matter to me. And so we are going to cut these off and hope this works. I don't see my wire cutters right here. So hoping I might have to stick a little bit of glue down there just to hold it. Maybe put a little bit of I don't know if I could get the tape on there enough to matter. So guys, let's see if this is going to work. I don't know. It may not. There's my little piece. I want to make sure I get that in the trash. Probably could put a tiny bit of washi tape on this, or just some see-through tape. Just some Scotch tape. I think what I'm going to do is just let's see if this will work. I mean, it's really got to work because I don't have any other plan. So we're going for it. I don't know how well this does on metal. And yes, you can see it just the tiniest bit. You can see that just a little bit, and I don't think it likes it. So that tells me I'm going to have to use, let me cut this one off. I'm going to have to use Fabrifix to do this. I'm bound and determined this is what I'm going to do, so maybe. You know how when you want to do something, you're not going to take no for an answer. This is what you want. This is what you're going to have one way or another. So let's put, maybe I can get that underneath the metal. All right, Fabrifix. A nice glob of Fabrifix should do us. And then if I let it dry well, I shouldn't have an issue. We should be okay. This is already wanting to stick. So, Fabrifix. And I can see the metal just a little bit. But I'm going to be okay with that. This is for me. If I was sending this out, I wouldn't be okay with that. I would have to come up with a plan B. But this is what I want, and this is going to be okay for me. So I'm going for this. And I might come up with another idea, but I think that looks really good. I could probably, I was thinking I probably could get a marker out, but you know, sometimes when you just mess with things, you make it way worse than it ever was. But that is so cute. And then in the back, we've got the brads. I needed smaller brads is what I needed, but I didn't want to have to tear everything apart to try to find smaller brads. And then I have this gorgeous piece of paper, and I really want it to go down in there. So I'm going to have to cut off probably almost ½ an inch. So let's do that because I like the way it looks in the pocket from the other side. And you'll see what I mean when I cut this off. Right now it measures probably 2 3/4. Let's take it down to 2 1/2. So I'm keeping the length. And now I've got this gorgeous scrap. Say just when you think you're done, you're not. You're never done, guys. Never, ever, ever. So let's see if this will go in. Yes, it will. And look at how pretty that looks from this side. I just really, really, really like this. And we're going to have to decide. We're making a tag for that. And we're going to have to decide. I'm thinking 13. And I'm thinking, yeah, it was the plaid. So before we do anything with that, let's play with our tag. Let's make sure our tag is going to fit. And as you can see, I have one of these. I don't even remember what was on there. It may have been more of the Santas. And I had one left, and I thought, let's use that up. But let's make sure that this is going to fit in here before we get too carried away. And we do. And this is a little bit elevated by like 1/8 of an inch. So I'm hoping if I put that on, it's going to be all right. So I have just a plain white tag. It's got a little bit of gloss on this side. And I went and I got the plaid. So I thought the plaid would look good with all of this. And I cut it out. And you'll notice I did not cut anything up there because I don't know that I'm going to. And I'm going to use glue so I don't have to get out the glue stick. And we're going to put this on that white tag. And if you really wanted to get fancy smancy, you could take this to the sewing machine and I have triple colored thread. I never pulled it out this year. Isn't that amazing? I thought about it a couple times, but I never pulled it out. Let's go ahead and just put a little glue around there because you just don't know. I might change my mind. And I might want, just want to put a ribbon on this. I'm so partial to that gold, and I love that gold so much, I just don't want to hide it. Now a tag does look kind of funny from the other side when you see you've got a hole where something should go, and you're not putting anything through that, so I might change my mind. It's just going to be a matter of how much is it going to annoy me. And I do see some of the white. See, I can't even get it straight when I use wet glue. I'm still always off a hair. Just a hair. Look at that. You can barely see it. Of course, now you're going to really see it because it's stuck to me. Okay, so I had some red ribbon. And I have a piece of the green doily that was left over from the scrappy wreath. So I thought, let's put the doily down and put the ribbon over it. The red ribbon. That red ribbon, maybe I can use it for Valentine's Day. I'm not a big Valentine's person just because I was in the floral industry. And so I was just, no. When you work 80-hour week plus and you're dealing with roses, it's yeah, last thing that you want to see. My husband loved it because I always told him, I don't want plants, I don't want candy, I don't want flowers, please, please, please. So all the years that I worked, he was off the hook. The last thing I wanted to see. But it always made me happy when everybody else loved what they had. So I've got this pretty piece of ribbon, And sometimes with this ribbon, you can never tell. There's texture on this side, so I'm going to assume that that's the right side. So we're going to put this down just like that. I think that's really, really pretty. So we need a starting space. We need somewhere to start with our glue to get it down so we can get it straight and see where we need more glue. So because I know I'm going to run the whole edge of this green doily, I am going to put this just like this. And I did cut it off because it was gathered, and you can see it tends to want to pull to the left. And that's okay. Wish I had a wet one, baby wipe, because then I could try to get some of that glue up. Instead, I'll just get it up on my fingers. All right, now, so we can see where we are. Let's trim this. Now you could take this one step further. When you are done with the other side, you could take scraps, collage the back, and get rid of as many scraps as you possibly could that way. But I don't think I'm going to do that. But I am going to cut this, and I'm not going to keep this piece of lace because I know I will never use it. That piece just will not get used. So let's see. You can tell that it wants to gather. So I'm going to have to put, that just looks really pretty. Let's put a little glue, and I know that you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to go around the edge of this to get this to lay down and not buckle or bunch up. We'll do the same thing to this, just kind of go around, seeing if we can get it to lay down flat so that when it goes in our belly band, that's not going to be any kind of an issue. Although I want to put that one little Santa, I think I want to layer him on here, and I'm looking at this thinking it would be so pretty with a ribbon. It really would. And I've got this gorgeous eyelash trim, and we've got the gold in that. So I don't know, maybe red. Let me get my red. Right here, I've got red sparkly ribbon. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need that. So, you know what that means, don't you? We need a hole. And let's see if we have an issue trying to get through this lace. Hopefully not, but sometimes, if I could see, it would be great. Sometimes it is an issue. All right, we should be able to punch right there. And there's our lace. Let's just cut that. We don't need an eyelet because we've got enforcers, so I'm not planning on an eyelet. Get this out of there. Now I'm wondering, do I want a bow or do I want tails? Do I just want to tie it off? How far do I want to go with this? And I think let's maybe just tie it off. All these decisions. I need a cup of tea. I put some peppermint wax melts in from my Missouri River Soap Company. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. We'll make a knot. I'm not going to attach a charm to this. I think there's maybe enough bling going on. We don't need any more. That's really pretty. Pretty ribbon. Okay, let's double check and see. This kind of has, let me get this off. It's got pretty good sticky stuff. This kind of has, I don't know if the light's picking it up. It kind of has a little bit of a sparkly snow effect. And I was thinking we would put him, now if I do that, this tag is going to sit right in the center. See what's happened? That's what I was going to do. And now I'm looking at it thinking, well, that's not going to work because he's going to sit right there. But let's put this in there. Hopefully the glue is dried enough that I can see that the lace, maybe if I do this and go behind, give it in easier. That usually works well. So if I put this in here, I had already thought about putting the Santa up here, but I didn't like it. Look at how pretty that looks. It just is so festive. And if I put the Santa, it just really doesn't look good at all. My whole idea for this Santa has just fallen apart. I could put him there, but that just does absolutely nothing for me. I could put him here, but this is going to go inside a pocket. It is cute, but it's going in a pocket. That makes me nervous because this has got to be taken in and out. The tag needs to be taken in and out. And so I think what I'm going to do is let's you know, I always fall back on this because I use these so much. Guys, if you have a Hobby Lobby and you haven't been there and you haven't gotten some of these, either for this year or next year, you really need to because they just brighten everything up. I could, look at how beautiful that is. See, this is what I mean. So let's add one of these, still remembering that this is going to go in and out of a pocket. And so that, oh, it's just so pretty though, but I don't want two, I only want one. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go for it and then just keep my fingers crossed I can get this in the pocket. I don't want to have regrets, and I certainly don't want it popping off. But it really does make this belly band something as simple as that. And I just love the way that this looks here, the back of that. Love that a lot. So we need to place a 13. And where do we want to do that? Because this is, I did use a plaid and the back side. Well, I could do that, or I could put it at the top. We have options. Let's see what they are. And I'm going to hide the poinsettia if I do that, but that is really pretty. But when it's in the pocket, you're not going to see it. So and I don't want it down below because there's no chance you're going to see it. So you know where it's going to go. It's going to go up here. And I think I'm going to go, do I want the plaid or do I want the black? Let's see. No, I think I'm going to go with the black. Yes, I am. We're going to put it there. So let us check this out. Let's pull this out a little bit. And maybe, no, let's put it on this side because I think we put the number 11 on the right. So let's do this. I never thought December Daily could be so much fun. Really fun. So then, I think I just got glue on my shirt. The inside of my sleeve. I did. Of course I did. What would make me think I didn't? Oh, so cute. I should not be this in love with what I'm creating. I just shouldn't be. But I am. So let me top these glues off, and we're going to put this in our book. And I am going to pull the number 12 out, but I do know, as I'm talking to you, of course, I have a clog. It's always like that. It's like that for all of us. We're always like that. I have a quilt to make. I need to get, I thought I would get, I never did go see my mom. So I have to do that. Boy, we're just sitting here having fun while you're watching me try to do this. And you're like, that happens to me all the time, Charlotte. I don't need to see it. I experience it every day. And I'm sure you do. Maybe on this side, though, we could. These stickers are sitting here. Remember these stickers from the other day. So I could. You know what? This is pretty. This is very simple. Very pretty. And of course, now I just put the glue away. Just got the lid on. I'm just going to put that right there underneath the little divot that I took out. Just right here like that. Because I think it makes, it says a little Christmas magic. So let's get this back on. Come on, Charlotte, it will go. I just know it will. No, it won't. Why is that? All right, well, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me fiddly-dee with this thing. This is like, there we go. It's in. All right, so let's get our book. Oh, I tell ya, I'm in love with this. So we have the one, and I doubt that it is dry yet. Let's check it out. Look at how shiny and nice that is. It ran over the one just a little bit, and I stuck my finger in it, but that's okay. It's not dry, but that's going to go right there. So that needs to continue to do its thing. And then we're going to keep your fingers crossed. We can get this right under here, and because I put brads and buttons and it's working. It worked. It's in. Look at that. Yay! We have a little bit of, you can see here, it's pushing the envelope. Maybe pushing the envelope. Maybe too much. if I take this out, look at how cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. If I took this out, let's see if it fits. Oh yeah, it fits way better in here. So we're gonna have then, the way this is gonna work is this will be 12, 13, and this then might have to be 14. Let's see if this will go in here. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to because I've made this so thick. So, okay, I think 14 though is going to go here. I could very easily just, I think, put this there like that. And we might do something really simple and make this little cutie patootie 14, and I wouldn't have to worry about lifting it up because when I put the tag in down below, it will naturally keep this closed. So I might just put, I have to think about this, maybe we'll just put 14 on here and call that 14. Yeah, we might do that so that I could use this because I love this paper. So let me think about this, but that might be a good idea. All right, so this then is done. Here is the back, and now we are going to begin here. And this has this tag. And we've got a pocket here. That's what I'll do. We'll just leave. That's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this just like that. And then we are going to make, this will be, I think, 14 here. And 15. 14 and 15. I might like it the other way. No, this is better here. Okay, we're going to make 14 and 15. And then is this a pocket? No, this is just a page. Let me make sure it's not a tuck. Okay, this is just a sweet page. So let me see if we had 14, 15. This was number 11. 14, 15. Where did I have that? I had that right in here, but I didn't get it in there, did I? So here was 11. Okay, I just want to make sure we're going to have enough space. So 14, 15, we could always do something here. Oh, isn't that just so cute? Look at that, guys. It's just so cute. Okay, 14, 15. Here could be 16. I don't think I would even touch this because this is so cute. So that'd be 16. 17. 18. 19 and 20. 21. Okay, we are going to have to do, this is going to have to be 14 or I'm going to run out of space. So I have to think about this, see what we can do with this. But we'll come up with something cute. I know we will. We're on our way. And I am loving this, and I hope you are too. I will catch you then in the next video, guys. Everyone, take care, and thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and for your comments. I love them. Keep them coming. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.